Now we turn to Iran. People are going to the polls on Friday to vote for the first time since last year's nuclear deal with major world powers. The parliamentary contest will pit supporters of pragmatist President Hassan Rouhani, who championed the nuclear deal, against the conservatives deeply opposed to the Dante with Western powers. Both sides have called for a strong turnout. Most reformist candidates have been barred by a hardline clerical vetting body, along with many moderates. The country's main conservative parties have forged a united list in a bid to maximize their vote, and they excluded partisans of hardline conservative former president Mahmoud Ahmadinejad. Voters are also going to elect a powerful assembly of experts which supervises the work of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Now, for more on that, let's cross live to our reporter Zhao Bing in Tehran. Hello, Zhao Bing. You've been following the election very closely. So how will this election change the makeup of Iran's parliament?
Yeah. Actually, there are no real parties in Iran. The members of parliament are actually divided into different blocks. Those who supporting the moderate agenda are called Reformists, and others taking hardline stance are conservatives. Actually, however, the traditional split between the conservatives and the Reformists has now evolved, with the conservatives are dividing into hardline and more pragmatic factions. Also, more reformists moved closer to the pragmatic center. Among the overall 290 seats of Iranian parliament, the conservatives controlled over 80%, with the reformists has only less than 20%. And this situation has become a major hindrance to the President Rouhani, who is considered as a pragmatic centrist and also has pushed forward a series of reforms. Therefore, the reformists take this election as the opportunity to take back their seats, while for the conservatives, they will pay more attention on safe holding the seats they have. That's why the conservative candidates these days keep warning people about a U.S. plot or a foreign influence. On the other hand, the reformists, they may hope more people to come to vote, as they think the President Rouhani's progressive moves on both domestic and foreign policies, which including the signing of Iran nuclear deal and easing the relationship with the West, and also stabilize inflation rate. So they think they may get higher support rate among the people.
Well, Zhang Bing, now let's talk about the election for the Assembly of Experts in Iran. Tell us more about this body and how influential it is in the country's political life.
Well, the Assembly of Experts is really a power entity. That's unique to Iran. It's one part of the country's a complex governing structure that has theocracy and democracy running side by side. And it's, in a sense, this assembly is the body that charged electing and monitoring and dismissing the Iranian supreme leader, who at the moment is the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. So it was made up of 88 Islamic scholars and jurists, and sits for 8 years term. So it may have a far and longer influence than the Iranian policies, than parliament. And about this year, this election of assembly, a total of 161 candidates are contesting all the seats. Actually, as a parliament, there is also intense rivalry between the hardline conservatives who dominate the assembly, and and between the more moderate candidates. The current President Rouhani and the former President Akbar Khatami also are standing for re-election. And they are expected to try to form a bloc of more moderate members, try to reduce influence of the conservatives on the assembly.
Thank you very much. Our reporter Zhang Bing in Tehran.